Hello and welcome back to the Let's Address It podcast. I am Sexy Lexi, and you guys and the people out there in the world, I have a very, very, very special, important guest here with me. I call this lady MsWhite. This is a bitch with 1,000 looks. Everybody, please give a warm welcome to Parish Shay.
Hey, I know.
Hi, sister.
Hey.
How are you today?
Mm, I'm all right.
You okay? You
Yeah,
feeling
so
good?
nasty and so rude.
It's so nasty. It's so
So,
rude.
no,
Listen.
it's weathering
No, it
down out
is. It
here.
is. The weather is really, really bad. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, and y'all of the world, I know y'all may know this beautiful young lady from just seeing her on Real Housewives of Atlanta and the fashion industry out of her extensive list of celebrity clientels that she styled. But you don't know the real Paris. So can you tell me about baby Paris? What is the baby Paris? Where were you
Um,
born and raised?
Lil Matthew. Um,
You can bring it closer. You ain't got to lean in. It'll pick it up.
Lil Matthew. Even though my name has changed now, thank the Lord.
Oh, wait,
Hello.
so your name was
Yes.
initially Matthew.
Yes. Welcome to Meet a Care. What's up, baby? But anyways, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, real tiny little city. Kind of like Detroit, Chicago, Cincinnati. The Midwest is all the same.
Question. I don't want to cut you off, but
Uh-huh.
I was just in Milwaukee earlier this year,
What
and
you was doing in Milwaukee?
I was out there doing a little
Visiting a
work.
friend. Okay, yeah.
No, no.
Seeing a man about a dog.
Same thing. Thank you. You that. I didn't know Milwaukee was that bingy. I mean, bingy, bitch. Did y'all out there know Milwaukee was bingy boots like that? So go ahead, get finished.
Milwaukee is definitely
It was a good time though.
it's Chicago's little sister.
Okay, see,
So,
I wish I
so
didn't
it
know
has its
that.
good spots,
Mm.
then it got its bad spots.
Okay, so what spots did you grow up in?
I'm from 59th and Meineke.
Okay.
That's like in between the good and the bad.
Okay.
But as I got older and my parents divorced when I was really young,
Mm-hmm.
my mother lived in like a great area.
Okay.
My father lived in a terrible area.
Okay.
So I kind of got both, juxtapositions.
So you was going back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
But fortunately, actually, my mother was an alcoholic.
Oh.
It's okay. Most people are. And I live with a lot of my friends' mothers and family, and like those are the people that really kind of raised me, which are predominantly Black women. And in Milwaukee is very segregated. Like if you on the north side, it's Black people and like Jewish people. If you on the south side, it's Hispanic people. If you on the west side, it's Asians and whites. Downtown is buildings and
Okay.
prostitutes. So I kind of like a mesh of all of those different things.
Mhm.
And Milwaukee is probably not like Philly. You can get to one end to the other 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh,
Boom.
Milwaukee big?
It's big, but it's quick. Like, so it's not like you're really just like, when you're in King of Prussia,
Okay.
you're in King of Prussia.
Right. It take you years.
Milwaukee is very
like every couple minutes you in a different town, different part.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Can I ask you this? Do you have any siblings?
No.
No siblings. So you're an only child.
Yeah. Thankfully.
So I know this is going to be. No, I'm not going to do it just yet. Okay. Can you tell me about your time? Because I know your mother's no longer here, and I'm sorry for your loss because I know personally, how that is, and then I know how close y'all was. Especially now, I'm just noticing that you're the only child.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about her.
That's so sweet, and sorry for your loss too.
Thank you.
For real. My mom, like there wouldn't be a Paris CHEA without her. Like I was actually supposed to be born a girl. Like they thought I was supposed to be a girl until I came out.
Really?
Yeah, like this is 1990, so of course they had the stuff, but it wasn't.
Okay, yeah, got it.
My name was gonna be Paige, and my mom was a makeup artist. She used to work at like Sephora, Aveda, setting up stores all around the country. Like you gotta imagine, Sephora wasn't as big now.
Okay.
So she would go to different cities to set up stores, and so I was always just kind of raised as if maybe she wanted a girl for
Mm-hmm.
real, for
Mm-hmm.
real. And I look just like her.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know.
I think that's where a lot of like my look comes from, is
Would you
seeing
mind if you
her.
give me a baby picture so when this play I can put one up there?
Boom. It looks like her.
Mm-hmm.
So, and a lot of people say, I never really realized until she passed away, and so many people
Mm-hmm.
were like, "Oh, that's your twin."
Mm-hmm.
Especially, like, you know, when people be like, all white people think all black people are the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you got what I'm trying to say. So,
Yes.
but she was not a great mom. I'm just being honest, but she was a great person, if that
Oh,
makes any type of sense.
yes.
So, like, I've never had a home cooked meal from her.
Really?
Not that I know of. Yeah, not that I can
Oh,
remember.
okay.
So, but took me to the best restaurants, the best, like a lot
Yeah,
of that.
yes, I know what you're saying.
A lot of my comes from her.
Mm-hmm.
So even like wearing makeup, all of that. Like the minute I got a pimple, let me show you how to put on makeup.
Okay. All right, that's good. At what time in your life did you move to Atlanta, Georgia?
I was probably like 18 or 19, but I had been coming to Atlanta since I was like 16.
Okay.
For Pride,
Yeah.
MLK, like stuff
I
I
want to get in
wasn't
your
supposed to
business.
be
I want to
doing.
ask you a personal question
Uh-huh.
that's not on these cards.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever get a lot of slack for predominantly hanging around more like everything? Oh, you'll hang around as black people?
I get it from both sides of the spectrum.
Tell me, explain that.
Honestly, I haven't had like a friend recently, now that I like in the industry and work with more types of people that are other ethnicities, but I haven't had a white friend since like grade school.
Oh, really?
Like that wasn't a natural way of being a friend. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, so I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Mhm.
Is this because you typically like hanging around the black peoples more?
I think that's just being who raised me and was there for me, and
Okay.
being a safe space for me when my mom wasn't there. You got to imagine being gay and being feminine at that time. It's not cool. Like I always tell people, I was cool. It's when I was growing up, it wasn't cool to be feminine. So I would be
Okay.
on the bus stop in heels in 8th grade.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
they was some Payless BOGO 1-inch flat, but size 13 wide. But I'll never forget it. But
Wait, you
Mhm.
really wear a 13 wide?
not now, but back then, yeah.
Well, what you mean? Break this down.
I wear like like a 41, 42, 43. As I've gotten older lately, I would prefer to wear something more comfortable.
Mhm.
Them Socates, done with.
Ooh. Okay, can you explain because we about to before we touch off into Paris fashion, and this week could be there for all day for our whole session. Can you explain to the girls that's out there how painful?
So a Christian Louboutin Socate is a style of stiletto. It's a pointy toe stiletto. It's 120 millimeters,
Yeah.
which is basically like 5 inches, 5.5 inches with no platform. So you just walk in it.
Like a steep.
Yes.
Oh, and they're so uncomfortable.
Yes.
Okay.
But they make them cheaper now. Like my first pair, I still got them. I could still do what I need to do in them in the club compound, on the table, hitting a bitch
what you
with
mean?
them.
They make them cheap. They're not as
sturdy. Yeah, they just hurt more. Like
Yeah,
all my old Louboutins and shoes don't hurt as much.
Okay.
I don't know what they doing now. Hey,
if you were to wear the shoes now, is it just for more of a photo op?
It's definitely not partying, taking pictures, going to the club, going to the after hours, going to Trey House. Yeah,
it's for just to sit
2
down,
hours. Yeah,
sit down, legs crossed, pop champagne.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you get into the fashion industry? Because baby girl, you have a extensive hit list of people that you styled, and 3 of them is my all-time favorite because I'm an old school girl.
Me too.
You are really close friends with Little Kim. Can you tell me how did you and Little Kim meet? The Queen Bee?
Little Kim is actually my first celebrity client.
Really?
So I knew Derek J back in the day, like before I even moved to Atlanta from being in Chicago.
Shout out to Derek J. That's the hairstylist, right?
My sister, yes, one of the original
Yeah.
fashion queens to do
Yeah.
it. We met in Chicago, always was cool, moved to Atlanta, and he was like, I got someone you need to dress. You need to be on the way. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to bring? I've never did this publicly or like professionally.
Mm-hmm.
Got there as Lil Kim. I'm like, mind you, so it's Pride. I'm getting white braided hair cornrows, blonde to the back.
Mm-hmm.
Had to stop. So my hair is out in the front, but it's done in the back.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's done. Yeah, it's done in the back, but not done in the front. I'm going in there looking a fool. She's like, what is going on? So I put her in something real quick, and then they were like, 3 hours later, we'll be back. We need 2 more looks. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? So I call all my friends.
Mm-hmm.
We all were living there, my CHEAs. When I tell you, I said, get in American Apparel and get everything you can motherfucking get. Bitch, they was in the stores getting what they needed to get. I was
Really?
grabbing what I had got from my closet, and baby just... And we've been cool ever since. Not as cool that was more just professional. Now we're
Yeah, y'all
very
close.
Yeah.
Cause
So
y'all always be in the clubs and stuff. Like I like that for you. Cause Little Kim, to all of y'all that's out there, I'm an old school girl, and I ain't doing the Nicki and Kim thing right now. But I
and
love.
guess what? They're not doing it either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
We
can't
don't.
speak from
Yeah,
Onika's
yeah.
perspective, but Kimberly,
Yeah. She be hot like
she don't even got Instagram on her phone, so she don't even
really.
she'll download it to look at it and see stuff, and then
See,
she delete it because she don't even.
okay,
She
that's
come
good.
from a time and place when
We didn't have.
that's not, you know,
Yeah.
necessary.
Yeah. Um. So Little Kim was your first client and good friend. Now you got to do my baby, my twin. I've seen you style Cash Doll. What is her personality
So
like?
I feel like that's probably my first like real client, I would say. You know, like Kim was technically, but Cash Doll was who I actually came up to her. I'll never forget the night because I had green finger waves and a full like Coogee silk outfit.
I was gonna get to that.
And mind you, at the time, I never seen no one dressed like that. Like now, everybody got a little funny wig on and a color and a this, and it really is inspired by Kim too. But
Yes.
I came up to like, you about to be it. Like this is before For Everybody. I think she had the Poppin' remix and the song with Tinashe, and I was like, you about to be it. And I gave her my number. She hit me up and she was like, I got a video in 2 weeks. I need you to do it. It's a song, but it ain't done yet. I'm like, what's the song about? She like, it's like Keisha from Belly.
I
I
remember she did that.
So we kept going back and forth about it, and I was like, well, you need to be the other girl. And that at that time, that wasn't really in her mind. She gonna hate me for just talking, but basically, then For Everybody came about, and ever since then we was locked in for a long time. That was like my only client that I needed because I believed in her.
So now this is weird because if anybody that know me, that know Lexi, y'all know I think I'm Trina. I'm telling you, I remember me seeing you post something on Facebook and you was like, y'all are about to see Trina like y'all never saw her before. And you dressed her for the reunion of Love and Hip Hop.
Trina called me. I'm still waiting to do you again.
So listen. Katrina, oh my God, the baddest bitch.
I don't think people understand that she is in a lane. Like when they relate, like let's say City Girls or other people to that type, like Sexy Red. There's so many different people. I think of them as a baby Trina. I don't think of them as a Kim.
No,
Kim is in a whole different.
Kim is iconic. I hate when they do
like
that.
how and Trina's iconic too, but it's like Plies, it's like Boosie. They're hood icons. They will be booked
exactly
forever in the hood club. You know, like they're probably not going to get like the biggest attention they need and they deserve, but the people that the community they're from will always elevate them. So I love Trina. Worked with her one time for the Love and Hip Hop reunion. Fab little $10,000 YSL boot back when they was 10,000, not when they was what I was selling for 25. But they was really only 250. But she was so nice, so humble, so sweet. I hate how people do her and just talk about her like as if she's not. And what I don't like is that even though she looks just a little different, she still looks the same. Like there's nothing. She is aging gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Like not everyone is trying to be naked with the ass and like she's a grown woman.
Oh wait, you style Cardi B as well?
So I done personal shopping things for Cardi.
Okay.
I also helped Colin, my brother. Shout out to Colin Carter, one of the best.
Yes, he's one of the greats.
When Cardi wore Versace to the Met Gala, this all gold, and he was like, "What can we do? Well, how can we make it hip hop?" I gave him the rundown. A couple months, we kept going back and forth. He was calling me late at night every night. They actually did a custom Versace old school because I told him she needs to come in an old school with the Versace print on it, like. But the problem was the day before the Met Gala, they put these trees up to block like paparazzi. The car was actually supposed to come onto the red carpet with her and Donatella.
Oh, really?
So there's pictures out there.
No, what it is? I seen the pictures. Yeah,
but they didn't get to do that. Like Anna approved it, everything. So I'd like to give a little. That's my one little. Well, that's my second little taste.
That's big. That's big. Now, you know what? You did more. You worked with Marlo Hampton, light skin Keisha, K. Michelle, Jackie Anna, Kelly Farrell, baby Black China, the Claremont twins. Give her stuff. The girl.
The problem is that even though there is a lot of names on the roster, it almost feels like there's no name. So that's where I'm at now, where you kind of have to like reclaim your time a little bit. Yeah. And when you're in the moment and you're surviving, not even hustling, surviving, you don't really think about all the great things. I'm just happy that all the people I've worked with, besides one, are all still, I could call them right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if we don't work together, they all, we're family in some type of way. So anyone that puts money in my pocket, that means I don't got to go get money another way. Exactly. So that's what I really appreciate.
I want to ask you an important question. And I really want, this is really going to be very good for the TV, ladies and gentlemen, because I see sometimes online when you post like your pictures and they be giving, people be giving you life. Some people call you he, some people call you she, some people, what can you look in this camera right here and tell the peoples what is your preferred pronoun?
Bitch. It's he. I identify as male. So this is the funny thing. I just changed my name. Well, I changed it like 3 years ago, but I never went in fully. You got to change everything over. I never did it, and I was like, no.
So wait, so you got your ID and stuff that says
now. Like,
but 3 years it was just changed it.
No, I changed it and just never like went and did everything. Like, I'll do what I do, and I was like, no, it's time to do it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that, and I don't require like my family or my father or people like to call me Paris. That's not. It's really more from a business perspective and a branding kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure that like Madonna's name was not Madonna when she was born.
No, not at all.
But Madonna changing her name helped her, maybe even in her mind.
Yeah, no, it did.
Like
it
Madonna.
Pushed her. Yeah.
So
you know what, you ate there.
Doing the same thing. I'm on Ozempic, so I didn't really eat it that much. But hopefully that'll help me like move in that direction. However, I do identify as male. I'm not trans.
So basically, it doesn't matter if somebody slip up and say he or she.
No. Now, I hate when people, if I'm in full glam, like even now I feel a little masculine, but I've been in full glam and people be like, hey, yeah, what up, big dog and bro? And I'd be like,
when to give off lady at that point.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even got to just say hey.
But see, okay, so that's kind of playing devil's advocate then. If you said, you just sat here and said,
So I don't like when people like, and this is normally straight people, do it to, let's say, someone that's trans but not as passable. And like, oh, hey, my bad.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing.
Listen,
I see what,
And guess what? Maybe your mind ain't catching up with your words, but you caught it right at the end. And I hate when someone slip up with someone like that that's trans and maybe not the most passable, or they do it to super passable. They know what you got going on. Oh, because he was
yeah.
And then, I didn't mean.
Well, girl, stop.
Well, you caught yourself. Yeah. So you did know what you were saying. Stop playing around.
Okay, so now let me ask you this, because I know a lot of people would speculate at one point that you were non-binary. How does that work for you?
I mean, I'm from the time when, like the only person I ever seen that kind of reminded me of me, this is a long time ago, was probably like a Jeffree Star. However, one, I'm not racist. Two, I'm not ugly. And shout out to him though. Big boss, big money moves, branding, like those are all things we can learn from. I've never seen someone that's, you can have to bleep this out, a faggot, and really like make their way to get the real bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's a bag.
Like, let's say like Andy Cohen, out and about gay male, makes a big bag, but he's not like us. He wears a suit and goes to work. He's a normal little queen. You know,
wouldn't the first one be Boy George or something like that? That
Boy George, Sylvester.
Yeah. Okay.
Even RuPaul at sometimes when he wasn't necessarily in drag, but still being
Okay.
That's why when I seen Derek and
and
then Lawrence on TV,
yeah,
that really made me know I could go to Atlanta and flourish because I see someone like me somewhat. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I don't want to ask you. Well, I say never ask a lady her age. So is you a lady at this point? Because I wanted to get in your business.
yes.
How old are you?
I'm 34. Just turned 34.
Just turned 34. I still see this in the future for you. Don't you just really honestly feel like, okay, let's talk like girlfriends, like sisters. I'm just
cherries and berries is coming. No, y'all, it's a little hot in here. We had to open the window, so just ignore.
Oh yeah, y'all. Yeah, it got a little warm in the stew. Listen, let me just say this. Being as though I'm just starting this new journey with my podcast, and like, do you ever feel like it's too late? It's not too late for nothing.
And I used to feel like that. And I've seen so many people that were not around when I was around, and I see them excelling. And also, we have to look at this. Just because someone makes it look that way, you know how many people we know that we think fab, right? And people probably think that about me. I like to have my nice little car. I'm in my nice little 1-bedroom apartment. I can pay my bills.
But you are fab, though. You are a big deal.
I think fab is a mentality.
Yeah. Come on.
Because I look at people that, you know what I'm saying? Like one of my clients, Jackie Ina, probably the biggest beauty influencer out there, in my opinion. Whether she likes a product or not, she's getting paid a bag for a review. I'm talking about a big bag, like not really $1,000. I'm talking about like $30,000, $40,000, $50,000
just to talk about one product.
But the thing is, let's put it out in the market, and then it's like like when they do like the thing behind glass and they like get the people's opinion. It's almost like that, but you have everyone on social media looking at it.
Right.
And Black women, especially in beauty and fashion, play a big, 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 big role. And for those to be some of the most overlooked consumers, but be the biggest consumers.
Yup. You ate that.
That's it's a big market there that people can tap in and make money to.
Okay. So, what's next for Shay?
Honestly,
no, tell me, what's your ambitions? What's your goal?
One is just being mindful and demure, being like content and happy. You know what I'm saying? We really have to be thankful for what we have. Like, I know people that are on drugs, killing themselves, dying, like from the craziest things we wouldn't think we were supposed to be doing at this age. We just have to be thankful for what we have. So that's my birthday last year. I didn't do nothing for real. I said, I'm just gonna be happy to be healthy and be here. Next birthday, it's taking it to the moon and to the stars. Like, it's time to really reclaim your time and have fun. You know what I'm saying? And live life and not let life live you. So I think that's really the main focus for me, as well. Getting back into just feeling like clothes for me are kind of an armor. So I don't really, like, a lot of people always, oh, he's a bitch and she's mean and she's standoff. Oh, and she didn't. You coming to me in the club trying to talk to me, bitch. I can't even hear what's going on. I don't even, my feet hurt, my tub about to come out, bitch. I'm about to pop over. Bitch, I might like, I'm usually the one that drives, so I got 5 other people I gotta worry about.
But you know what, I'm gonna say that you was so sweet to me when we first met. But
was that in LA?
Did we meet in LA first? Because we was in LA.
Club,
yeah, we was in LA. Oh,
and I was arguing with Shay or something.
Yeah. Okay, but even in Atlanta, like, we was y'all listen. I was just down there when I was just did Simone and the girls. Me and Paris was in this fucking bathroom, child. I was trying to fix the button on these or something.
Oh,
we was in that bathroom.
Yes.
And I was trying to get my girl together, but you just was a sweetheart. Do a lot of people perceive you as a mean girl? Because when I first seen you in Atlanta, this was years ago. You was with my niecey Tiffany. Shout out to Tiffany Chanel, my baby girl. Shout out to Amaya Scott, my sister. I love you, Maya. Yeah, but you just really just give don't say nothing to me, bitch.
A lot of that is and now I'm just being honest. I done turned to vodka and champagne, because that's one of the only things that kind of like opens me up in the club. Like, when I first moved to Atlanta, I would drink 1 or 2 drinks.
Really?
Now, bitch, I'm and not even that type of way, because I don't drink at home. I don't drink at restaurants for real. I don't even drink a lot when I go out, but it's a way to kind of like make people not feel that way. Because I used to be very much Miranda Priestley.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No. When I first, and I think a lot of it comes with the look. You know what I'm saying? It's this
Come on, bitch,
white
you better talk your
person and
shit,
it's
girl.
blonde hair and it's furs and it's all this stuff, you know, and it's very like, However, I'll take my shoes off and scrap with a bitch for you. I will run through the mall with you. I will pay for your food after the club. You know what I'm like?
Yeah, regular degular, down to earth, around the way fillet.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, see, I'm glad. Listen, I'm put this camera on me. I'm so glad that I got this beautiful lady on this couch, y'all, because for one, I love her, but sometimes when you have a persona of someone, you know, you run with that. You know what I mean? And just because a person that you might see or admire or know, see them from Instagram, see them with celebrities, and you next to them or standing next to them, and they don't acknowledge you, and they just don't look friendly. You can't run with that. That they just a mean girl, you know.
No, I mean, I got friends that are not my closest friends, but we are friends. And if they don't just run up to me, oh my God, hey, and I don't be like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you never know what someone's going on
through.
Or what. First of all, these clubs, it'd be a lot. You got to get through the door. If you is like respected in that scene, you know, we don't usually got to pay to get in, but then our homegirl might, and then it's like, bitch, you know, it just be a lot of stuff that other people don't see.
Are you the
and Butch Queens, they love to think it's something more important than what it is.
So explain
Do you know how walking in heels? I don't care if you've been walking since 91. Heels and just all of that.
And you be up in them.
Yes. So and then on top of it, I'm not fish for real. So that's another thing where I don't want to just be looking like, hey, big bro, like.
Oh, you be having to keep everything in a rapture and the
just to.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I never fucking thought about it that way, sister. Because I'll be seeing because you can't just you a character.
It's not a big body and about a big boobs and all. You know, like it's not. So it's
grab that. You could keep it. You could keep it on.
Shout out to Benita,
I was about to ask you.
Benita Carter, Timberland.
Listen, listen, y'all. So my baby girl is in town right now doing a Timberland campaign, and you brought it on here. Can you put it on the big screen for me, bitch? These motherfucking boots, bitch.
They is a little white chicks.
No, they fat. What you mean white chicks?
Remember she had them boots on in the back. It was like,
oh yeah. But they are fab, and you got the little bag to it.
Bag,
you are fly.
Amazon-esque little vest, you know.
But you get just your main style. Who taught you how to just put it all together?
It's my mom. So that real like uppity Tiffany loved when I dressed like a bougie white woman.
I live for it.
She'd be like, no, that's what you need to be doing.
That's your look. That's your signature.
But the problem is my hip hop influence with the people I work with and admire, like my number one inspiration is Lil' Kim. No matter what,
yes,
that's always the number one. There's other people like a Grace Jones or Anna Della Russo. Y'all go look her up. She's was the editor of Italian Vogue. Fly as fuck, old lady, fly as a motherfucker. Amber Rose. I'm in Philly. I know that's a lot of controversial, but she was that bitch during her time with Kanye. It's a lot of different people though, but you just kind of got to find what works for you. And, you know, like these is from Amazon. The jewelry is Banana Republic.
Let's get into this. I live for because we was talking behind the scenes, you guys. I live for the fact that you can mix a high with a low, and you're out loud about it. You're not that person that
you should be.
Yeah.
I find
you make everything fashion is what
I find a lot of people that, not the scene, like Instagram per se, glorifies it's a lot because it's a lot of labels and a lot of things you can't get. Real fashion people like Anna Wintour will wear one of her dresses she's worn 20 years ago. Really? You get what I'm saying? She's not worried about what car she's pulling up in. Now, of course, she's probably pulling up in a Maybach, you know, 4-door sedan with a driver. But those are we put so much importance in material things, and the people that actually are in that high world, they don't pay for nothing. They don't be, baby.
Yeah.
Huh?
But it's just you make everything look fashion. You make a jeans and a t-shirt look fashion. I'm going to include all of Paris looks into this clip. It's going to be on the screen. I got to make sure because y'all need to know who this bitch really is. What is your top 3 most iconic looks? It was the green finger waves. Yeah. Was that okay?
It was Pride. That's like 20, I don't know, like 14 or 15.
I liked you with the pink Versace, the pink and white Versace look, the Dalmatian look. Oh, but you got looks on top of look. Give me your top 2 looks.
My top looks.
Like just a night of you out, just
For sure, the Coogee with the green.
Yes, bitch, that's
The
you.
Moschino ankle bracelet bag.
Okay, yeah. Did you dress Kash Doll when she had the orange orange with all the Moschino belts and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, because I live for that. Tell her peoples about your iconic shoot. You was actually in a Versace Mansion.
Oh yeah. So randomly, shout out to Robert. All the girls know Robert Owanu that take the ad photos.
Oh, Roboto.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tiffany was like, we got to shoot with him. I'm like, well, I'll help y'all. We in Miami. I'm like, but I ain't doing nothing. She was like, well, why? I'm like, well, because bitch, it needs to I don't have body. I do got a little ass, but we can't I'm not necessarily sexually that type of person. It needs to be more fashion.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? The Versace Mansion had just turned into the hotel. Literally maybe 6 months prior. Now everybody go there. But I was like, I'm gonna book the Versace hotel. We gonna go. Mind you, the incidentals was only $100. So when you think the residence in, probably incidentals be more expensive. But anyway, shout out to the Versace hotel. When you stay as a guest, they treat you wonderful. I was in Donatella old bedroom and say Donatella on everything, engraved on the sink and all this. It's actually really fascinating.
Can I ask you, is it an airy feeling inside of there?
It is a little weird. Like at night, I'm glad I had some tray because bitch, I would have been in there like.
I can't.
No, it's definitely.
Did it feel awkward walking over the steps that he?
No, and that's what I do agree. There were so many people out there taking photos, and I was like, do y'all not realize this man got his head blown off on the
right here?
Steps? Yeah, I wouldn't.
Is that the same entrance y'all come in at?
Yes, the main entrance. That was people go there for dinner, but it's just beautiful to see someone's legacy and how they wanted to spend their money to make a lifestyle.
Is it really beautiful in the inside?
No, it's beautiful.
Okay.
It's not necessarily my taste.
Yeah.
But I understand.
Yeah, the Liberace,
very much that. But it's beautiful experience. We took the photos, did the one, this, that, it's 4 a.m. I got in the pool naked and was taking photos.
I was going to ask you that. Can you get everybody that be taking pictures around, you can actually get in?
Yes. So when the restaurant's not really open, you have free reign. This is at this time. This is maybe.
Did you eat the food? Did you eat at the restaurant? Was the food pretty good?
It's cool. I like the breakfast better than the
okay.
Whatever. But beautiful service. And so we went to the club. What's the club that's open real late at night in Miami? Space.
Yeah.
Went to Space. Bitch. It's 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm knocking on the front door, literally the door, because there's no one there because it's locked. It's locked. I'm like, I'm a guest. So finally the guy come and open it up. It was a great experience.
It was.
I would do it again. I think they even have they have a hotel in Dubai and Australia.
A Versace hotel?
Yes. Would love to go to that.
Have you ever been to Dubai?
No. I just got my passport maybe a year or two ago. I couldn't have one for a long time.
Bitch, you can spell it. Let's trust it.
When you a felon and all of those things and different stuff, you can't have one for a long time.
Can I ask you in front of the world? That's funny. Let's address it. Were you a felon from because you actually worked the stroll before in your younger years?
Only a couple times, that one. I mean, I get on the store right now if I had to do whatever needs to be done to live.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do whatever I need to do.
How was that? Give me a funny stroll story.
So see, my friends growing up, the other CHEAs, the ones that were getting geesh at least. I don't know if y'all know what geesh means, but
drags, you know. Drags up in them, yeah.
Right. Before they transition, because most of them are transition now.
Oh, really?
Only 2 didn't transition. The rest did.
Okay.
And that's what let me know I wasn't meant to transition because I would have did it with them. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's I wanted bags, not bags.
Okay.
So, but the one time they were like, girl, you got to get on this beat with us. We got to get this money. I'm like, well, baby, we just need to post a casual kind of Craigslist. Hello, that Craigslist was the girl. So they never been on Craigslist. They never been on Craigslist. I'm like, no, bitch, that's where you gonna get the coins at. Especially in Milwaukee, girl, bye. And at that time, I lived in a somewhat nice area, 60% state. It was like a little condo with my mom and stepdad, but my mom was always drinking and he started drinking too. We would turn tricks in the house late at night while they asleep.
Really?
Yes, man.
Oh, so you bingy.
Condo. Yeah,
You is a bingy
bring that 400 for that hour, baby. Thank you.
So I see, because I got you this cue. This is the first time I've ever needed 4 cue cards, bitch. Listen.
But the stroll, I did it like 2-3 times. Used to always go on there with Uggs and Victoria's Secret jogging suits.
Didn't you tell me something?
And they would think I was the police. They would drive by like, yeah, not tonight. And I used to be like, oh my God, like baby, I'm just trying. Mind you, I probably didn't really need the money because at this time I was boosting. Like I started boosting.
Oh, you a booster too? Oh, bitch, you really one of the girls.
I used to be a booster.
Used to be a booster. But y'all would never think this lady, as fabulous as she is.
I mean,
is like, you know, but you, I
La
live
Roche
for that.
used to be booster too. Shout out to Marshall Fields in Chicago. But that's my sister too. But you know, we all got to start. So, but anyways, I was boosting like in like, what's the second year of high school? Sophomore.
Yeah.
Out them white hoes, them bitches was buying them Hollister jeans.
Was you ever a crafter?
No. Never knew how to.
No.
Everyone used to tell me like, you would get
baby, you would
murder.
Woo! Yeah, because they wouldn't question you.
I don't want to get away with murder at this
like,
point.
Don't you? Everybody that's out there, all my ex bitches that be used to tear. Bring this camera up on me, Miss Mamas. Listen, all of my the girls that be out there used to be tearing the stores up. If you know, you know. Wouldn't this bitch be in there cleaning? She would be the type of bitch that'd be able to clean, go to one register, do her business, go to another one. They would never question you.
No, all my friends like, you need to do an AP, and I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to get an AP. Like I'm not. No, that's right. They're like, well, that's how you gonna get it, bitch. Yeah. So
listen, I see that on here. Because I didn't name these names first. You did something for Mimi Falls, Erica Mena.
I've done all the Love and Hip Hop.
You Carly Red, Sierra Glam Shot. I like Sierra.
Yes.
You styled them?
Yep. Marlo Hampton. The new season of Housewives comes out.
Who is the new housewife lady? I seen you in the car with her.
So her name's Britt Edie, my girl Britt. She used to be in a relationship with Rick Ross.
Okay.
She left his big ass. She was a big insurance agent for like luxury insurance. So like if you have a company or a very expensive car or like making, you know, $70,000 and with Allstate too. She got married. Fabulous husband, treats her like the Barbie. She's one of the girls too. I'm talking about body pump.
I've seen that in pictures.
Mama do her big one.
She do.
And she's also, I find a lot like me, we've gotten really close. The funny thing is, when you guys watch the show this season coming, you will see me beginning to work with a different woman on the show, a different housewife.
She hasn't been announced yet?
No, she's on there. Her name's Kelly Farrell.
Oh, Kelly Farrell.
And you're going to see the story of how they fall apart by basically me working with Britt.
Is you supposed to be spilling all of this tea?
No, that's like that's not a big deal.
Is you actually on the show this season?
You'll see me pop in and pop out. But I kept telling them hoes, hey, the first time I walked in, I said, hey, if y'all not gonna pay me, then baby, I'm here to I don't mind being on camera to do my job. But to just be there, no, I gotta get paid.
That's what's up. You know your fucking word.
Well, they played a lot of times with my sister Derek and my sister Lawrence in the beginning, and I don't want to be as well. I just know that my personality is not necessarily the calmest one. Like Derek and Lawrence are very nice, sweet, calm. They love their fish, you know. I don't give a fuck about all that. So that's not gonna work over here. So they would tell me like, you are gonna steal the scene, so you can't be, you know, walking up in here and you got on $6,000 boots and a fur to the ground, and you know, like it's like it's a lot going on. So
I live for you.
Thank you. Damn. I live for you too. You
know I really do. Like you just, oh God. And you know what? I like the fact that you just real. You know what? I'm not saying that just because we cool with each other. I'm saying you just real. Like I didn't have to give you the prompt, the cue. You feel comfortable, and where we at? We in North Philly. You understand what I'm saying? You just really like. Bitch, I remember me being in Atlanta. You was the only white girl in the black club, bitch, with the girl doing your one.
I think too that people have an idea of white people in black spaces as if they're appropriating or they are they want some black dick or whatever. What color? Okay, I'm gonna let you finish that first. I mean, I normally only deal with and date or have sex with men of color. Okay. So whatever color that may mean. But it's not that I'm opposed to anybody. I'm here for whatever.
But that's what you're attracted to who you're attracted to.
But it's really more based on how we relate. Like I've went on dates a couple times and for free. So let's get that clear. For free with a white man or two or you know, like, and it's just not, I want to play you know, Boosie and Cash Doll, and they want to listen to Kesha. So it just don't like.
What the fuck is wrong with
But
you?
this is how you know.
Yo,
Sometimes we will go to the white club. They will live for you, and they'll pay me no mind. Because that's how they know that most of the time, they know that I'm not like them.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
You're not, you white, but you're not like them. Got it. That make a lot of sense.
And that also applies to real life. Like, and you can ask my sister Tiffany, your niece. We will go out in public. I'll have no makeup, plain A-Lo jogging suit, normal. White people will look at me like, what's going on? Like the craziest stuff. And I'm
like,
looking
you black
like,
for real. Like,
just, yeah, but like, it's almost like this.
Explain
you could
it.
take me to one of your auntie's house that probably don't live for you. And they're going to be like, ooh, bitch, stop, honey, give me one of them bangs. But then, oh, hey, you know, like, it's very much that. So sometimes, but then I could take you to somewhere where it's more white people and oh baby, yes, huh? You yeah, you know, like all that. So it's kind of like a fascination thing I think people get.
I get what you're saying. But let me ask you this, because I mentioned you said an A-Lo sweatsuit. I was just talking to my real blood sister, and she was wearing one the other day, and she said it was really expensive for a sweatsuit. Now I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought Lululemon was the new girl. So is A-Lo now?
Well, see, for me, A-Lo, shout out to A-Lo. They sent me some stuff and I just wore it. Yes, I love it.
Have you wore anything yet that I can throw in this clip from them?
Boot.
You keep saying blue. Yo, you was fucking funny.
You know they call me the White Nene Leaks.
Really?
On Twitter they be saying you the White Nene. So I was like, okay, yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll live for that.
But A-Lo, what I like about them is I like to wear sets. So a lot, like I'm talking about the hat, the bag, the sock, the shoe, you know, just very fitted, right? I like A-Lo because it's understated. It's not going to be a big low. It's going to be real. The material going to be nice.
That way you could do your own jazz.
The sweatsuits, don't wash them, dry clean them, because if you wash them, they're wrap. But all their stuff is just very like.
But for that to be that expensive, if you wash them.
I know.
Is it poor quality? That means it's poor quality? Or?
I'm not saying that. No, because it feels great. And it still is durable, like even after you wash it. But for them, I notice I need a dry clean.
Okay, anybody out there that's watching this right now? Because I have Lululemon, but I never tried A-Lo. So when my sister was like, "Girl, Lululemon, they don't." Girl,
I don't like A-Lo like that.
The girl.
A-Lo, I like because if you don't know nothing, you can go in there and it'll be the top, the jacket, the hat.
I live for that.
Sock,
You ain't gotta.
Won't put it on. Call it a day. You'll look great.
Lulu, you gotta get the
shoe is comfortable. It just all makes it. The owner of that is a woman. I forgot her name, but she's very smart about it. That's why you see like Kris Jenner is one of her influencer models.
Oh, really?
That shows you too that we can wear it, and then someone that's in their 60s and 70s can wear it and still look.
Oh, she ate that.
Great.
Yeah, she ate that. Can I ask you this? Who was your favorite fashion designer? Give me your top that you that you like to wear, that you like on your body.
So there's my favorite brand and my favorite designer are two very different things.
Break that down to the
people. Like I love Versace. Versace. Donatella, I don't think is the best designer. I think Gianni was a way better designer.
Okay,
right?
I can agree.
But Donatella is still amazing. She's the girl, all that. My favorite designers are John Galliano, Marc Jacobs, Laquan Smith, Sergio Hudson, my friend. Kalichi.
I love Kalichi.
Kalichi, amazing.
I seen you got the Kalichi boots, the black, white. I got them. I ain't worn mine yet though.
No,
and don't you got the Timberland ones?
I got all of them, but
all right, let me ask you this: do you got the ones with the holes, the ones with the silver holes all through them?
Those are Jennifer Lee.
Oh yeah, they is Jennifer Lee. Come on, you better know your shit.
Me and Jennifer not that cool no more. So, but she still has great stuff, great packaging, great shipping, great marketing. Great product. We just not that cool like that.
Okay.
But you know, that's how shit goes.
Are you afraid? Can I ask you? No, come on, bitch. We gotta talk. I remember one time on Facebook, I made a status because I'm a real social media girl. So if we was to put you and this bitch up against each other, you and Alonzo Arnold, like y'all be done. Like y'all, and then you know what? It's like y'all got your own personal photographer too. Do you have a certain desired cameraman?
She used mine, yeah. So
y'all use the same person?
She used mine, yeah.
Well, how does that work? Like, do you typically get dressed, get your makeup done, and then say, listen?
Well, see, so we used to have a lot of tension and a lot of drama and a lot of stuff because Alonzo, and she'll admit it, she didn't grow up in the scene. She's never necessarily had gay friends for real and different little stuff. And it's gonna be a very brief little segment.
Okay.
So I give her a pass because she doesn't have the same.
Yeah,
Like, I honestly
the
think
ends of
I
the
do think Alonzo is
community.
probably trans, but doesn't know how to. You need your sisters to help you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I think that when he dresses like fish, it's amazing. That's how I know that he probably is trans and probably wants to transition because it just feels right.
Yeah, it looks right.
If the over the topness and the stuff that reminds me of me, that's definitely like my daughter. And sometimes your daughter will have a day where they look better than you. Congrats, great.
Yeah.
She do her thing. I've been through a lot of real life stuff of losing people, having to pay for funerals, paying for tombstones, having to pay for my own mental sanity.
Yeah.
That I think that she should just this year work on maybe repairing those things with people, because there used to be a lot of little drama where people would relate us and make and geek people heads up and make
Really?
them. It was a lot of dumb shit.
They used to try to put y'all against each other?
Yeah,
Oh.
and she would too.
Feed into it?
Yes, in my
Oh.
opinion. And we used to be cool, like always sending her stuff to buy and ideas and inspiration. And sometimes, I'm not your enemy. I'm your, what did Nikki say? She's like, I'm not your enemy. I'm your, she
I know
said, something the
she's
bitch said, but we're cool. There's no problem.
okay.
I find that a lot of people like to put people against each other
Yeah,
when
all
we
the time.
shouldn't. Because for me, I don't wear wigs. I don't wear dresses. I don't wear skirts. I don't wear thongs.
Have you never? I've never seen you in a dress.
You're not good. There's certain things that and I also don't consider myself a drag queen. I consider Alonzo to do drag. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear long hair.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, and Alonzo's just one of many people that we're all very similar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so that's why I can see them. But y'all bitches be done.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. I don't care about nothing about the
none
of that extra shit. I'm talking about the fact that bitch, when y'all present yourself,
Alonzo comes through and does her big one majority of the time, for sure.
Okay. Well, what is this? Wait. Oh, so listen, you got because we running out of time, you guys. Put the camera on me. My baby sweet shit. Listen, this is how you know she's a class act. What did you buy me? My bitch is sitting up here sipping some Moet. Oh, so you brought me
a nice little candle set.
Oh, is it okay if I open it?
Yes. The scent reminded me of you.
Oh, this is fab. Pottery Barn candles, y'all, and a diffuser. Oh, look. Oh.
What's the scent? Ginger.
Let me say ginger.
Gingerbread spice.
Oh, she smells good. It's very holiday.
Yeah,
holiday. My bitch brought me.
Listen, Merry Christmas.
And thank you for the flowers.
I had to stock your stuffing.
That's what I appreciate you for coming on Let's Address It, because you are here doing a special event with Little Kim. That's kind of like wrapped up now.
Yeah.
Put me out on the big screen. You wrapping up your your campaign with the Timberland thing. These fucking boots, bitch. Do they come in any other colors?
She's had other drops where it came, like the classic like wheat Tim, patent leather, and in wheat that color, like wheat. The classic
patent leather.
But patent leather.
That's
flat and heel.
Are they comfortable?
Yes. You see, I ain't, how you kind of gotta.
Bitch, you look fab. Like, okay. So listen, this is normally how I close out all of my.
You need your flowers, because this is the one thing. We've never necessarily been the closest, but a real bitch knows a real bitch. Yep. And what I like about you is that you're not trying to be anything but you. And when the camera turned on, it actually brought you out. It didn't bring out something else. Some people
they got to turn.
Yeah, and this is the other thing. I've had a lot of people pass away, and we know a lot of people in our scene, like. And I'm only gonna say, because we in Philly, like a cookie tookie, right? If she wouldn't have been through the struggle she'd been through, she would be at the top of the top. YouTube, funny, TikTok,
like Madison, like
Madison. There's so many people that in our community, and that don't mean white, black. It just means us as a whole. A younger generation.
I know what you're talking about.
Even some older people I see on TikTok and Instagram, and they be making their videos funny, just whatever. You need to use that to your advantage and tap in. And the things I'm saying, I need to do too, because that's what'll take you from being just our scene to the rest of the scene. Yeah, mainstream for real, for real. You know what I'm saying?
That mean a lot to me.
You don't know who's looking and who's watching, whether it's a brand, a person, a date, whatever.
that mean a lot to me. I swear that you said that.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Oh, y'all. I'll just let this lady. Okay, so listen. If you can tell the younger Paris from Milwaukee, a little kid, that grew up in a rough neighborhood, that had black friends, that had other families take you in and show you love. You know, you being the outcast, you being this glamorous person that you was today. Look in the camera and talk to your younger self or any young white, you know,
Just
that came
anybody.
from your
Yeah.
hood.
I find Milwaukee to be a place where you only can go so high, right? You can only be you're gonna be like there's a girl named Lakia, a rapper. She went real viral because she's like, well, ever in Milwaukee, a CNA or a drug dealer. Most people are. The difference is your hometown doesn't have to fit you. There's so much out there for you to do, and when you get to go do it, don't get distracted, because for the last 10 years in Atlanta, I've been distracted. The scene, having fun, life, boys, career, this, that, drama, whatever. Don't get distracted, because you deserve to have a piece of the pie that everybody else has. And you also don't mind sharing the pie with people.
You ate that. Oh, so thank you for coming on my show. This is Paris' last day here in the Killadale, y'all.
Well, let me get back to King of Prussia, bitch. Hold on.
But I love you. Listen, on the count of 3, let everybody out there know what show you are on. 1, 2, 3. Let's address it. Bitch, you were supposed to say let's address it.
I'll say it again.
Come on. You know what?
I was swallowing a drink.
All right. On the count of 3, let everybody know what show you on, you silly bitch. 1, 2, 3. Let's address it,
bitch.
All right, y'all. It's a wrap.
Oh, we did that quick.